Hey guys, what's going on? We've been following League of Maidens for several years now, since we discovered it almost by accident. For those who aren't aware, it's an action game with a clear adult overtone where you control a war maiden with superpowers. You can fly, use crazy skills and the like. Now this is an extremely specific kind of game, and it doesn't shy away from its target audience, with suggestive content left and right. But, and it's a big but, pun not intended, it's an actual game with solid mechanics, and after playing for several hours, I know that there's a lot to enjoy here, and I've barely scratched the surface of it. By the way, we have an exclusive League of Maidens promo code for everyone to start on the right foot with a very cool in-game item, so keep watching this video. But first things first, the devs asked me to read their message to the players, so I'll sum it up, and you can find the link to the entire letter in the video description. The main part is that they're entirely open to feedback on ways to improve the game, but they can only create more content with your support, which includes purchasing cosmetics or monthly subscriptions to keep them going. This way they can add stuff like more quests, higher quality maps, more complex dungeons, even multiplayer if the budget allows. You like the game? Go ahead and support its development. It's that simple. Moving on. You start by choosing a faction, picking between Divinian and Netherian, with a third faction in the works. Each one has 5 classes: Warrior, Tank, Assassin, Healer, and Sorceress. Now the classes play very differently and require distinct sets of skills, so it's wise to start with the easiest ones, which are the Warrior and the Tank. Then you jump into the character customization, which I've said a few times before to be one of the best I've ever seen. I'm not joking. There are sliders for everything, even the funny bits that you'd expect to see in such a game. However, you can safely ignore the disproportional characters that you may have seen in promotional videos before, because within a few minutes you can create a perfectly average but ultra-cute female warrior in high detail. Want more six-pack with that tummy? You can do it. Do you prefer a grin or a smile? Choose your expression. Not very good at customizing and you'd rather steal someone else's character? Go to the beauty album and choose your favorite among the top picks. It's waifu paradise incarnate. Now let's watch some character customization, and I'll dive into the gameplay in a few minutes. Feel free to skip forward if you wish. Alright, about the gameplay. You're a cadet who has to, get in shape and kick some enemy butt. It plays as a fast-paced, third-person shooter where you can choose a primary and secondary attack from melee to ranged or magic attacks, depending on your class choice, along with a few devastating skills. Enemy difficulty scales alongside yours, and you have a main storyline and side quests to keep you busy. Currently, there are 3 open world regions: Freedom City, Santonia Island, and Necropolis Desert. You start in Freedom City, and after a few episodes, you get to unlock and travel to others, starting with the Necropolis Desert. I found the gameplay to get better as you level up and upgrade your skills and firepower. The action becomes frantic with big enemies coming at you as you sprint and blink to get out of harm's way. You can fly at breakneck speed to reach distant locations, and even shoot while up in the air. There's a nice attention to detail for a game developed by 3 folks, and that goes way beyond the in-depth character creation. An interesting level of physics is on display in Freedom City, so try to shoot objects from the most obvious to the most unexpected. Cars will explode, traffic lights will collapse, phone booths will fall, even concrete blocks won't stand still when you shoot at them. However, there are limits to your destruction, as windows and houses won't budge. I wasn't expecting that much, to be honest. Strongholds are the dungeons in League of Maidens, a feature that could use some diversity to its layouts, but for now works as a means of earning loot and facing a huge boss now and then. This foe is not easy, I can tell you that. Besides, I like to blow up every car that gets in my way. It's a hobby of mine. So now it's time for that promo code. The devs exclusively created the code that you can see right now on the screen, Free MMO Station. With it, you can get a portable grinder that'll save you many trips to camp, as you can use it straight from the inventory and salvage any gear that you don't need anymore. Pretty awesome, right? Back to the gameplay depth and twists. There are tons of resources and stuff to use, including NPC gift items, reward crates, a time-step game with rewards, daily and weekly challenges, achievements, and much more. Your headquarters has all the features that you'd expect from a AAA game, including vendors, a gun range, an AFK training session, a jukebox with hundreds of tracks, even a world map where you can choose a region to assign your hard-earned battle points and increase your guardian level. There's a lot of learning to do with all the leveling systems if you want to become competitive, for leaderboard purposes that is. Against many odds, League of Maidens is a robust action RPG that offers much more than what first impressions may make you think. It's a game that could stand on its own without the adult eye candy, but I can also see it finding a huge following among the crowd that loves to ingeniously mod female characters in popular games. Between lovers and haters, I bet there'll be a player base that's going to love it to bits. Just remember to look over your shoulder now and then when you're playing. Have fun.
This pain.
Good job! Success!